You are focused on the problem. You are focused on the issue that is not going the way that you want. You are focused on that negative behavior that you want to change. And wherever you focus your attention, that is what you're going to create more of. You know why? Because your brain wants to prove you right. Your brain wants to validate what you're thinking. So you're thinking, this child's behavior is just whack. It needs to be fixed. Why do they keep doing this? And if you think that about your child, then your brain is going to keep showing you the evidence of how they're doing it. And you're like, but Stephanie, they are doing it. I know, because you keep witnessing it. It is possible to take your focus off of the things that they are doing that displeases you. It is possible to remove your focus from whatever is bothering you and start to see something else. But I thought, they really irk me. And some of the things that they're doing, why do they have to keep doing this? And I kept trying to get them to change. I kept setting parameters like, this is what is acceptable. This is how you should be. This. And yes, there is a time and a place for rules, but there's also a place of like, where is this my idea? Where are these my expectations that are trying to change who they are? Why am I disconnected from my kids? But other people can look at them and go, oh, they're so this, that, and the other. And it was all these amazing positive attributes, but I couldn't appreciate these positive attributes. I couldn't focus on the positive things about my kids because I was so caught up in the negative things. And I point this out because this is one of the things that we do as mothers. This is what causes us such pain. And we internalize it because our kid continually fails to meet our ideals and our expectations. And that pain is coming. Why? Because that is what we are focused on. Think about in your life, what are the things that you are focused on? And you're just like zeroing, you're honing in, and you can't see past this other perspective because you've got the blinders on and all you can see is what your attention is going to in that moment. What you were thinking is what creates your perspective. So in closing out this video, I'll give you another example. We were out on the deck and we're in the process of putting a new door on. So right now that whole opening is just completely wide open. And there was a big bug that had flown in and was set up on the screen. And he just kept banging his head on the screen. And the kids were like, there's this huge opening. Like, it's huge where the door should be. And they're like, why doesn't he just fly out? I'm like, okay, stand here and pretend you're the bug. Like, look at his little vision. Look at his perspective. This is the way that I teach my kids these words is I put it into application as we're doing things. So I said, just look at this perspective and notice how small it is. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, if you're that close, can you even see that there's a door right there? I'm like, no. I'm like, now stand back where you were. Can you see the door? You see how he could just zoom out and go? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's the difference. He can't see what you can see, so he doesn't know how to solve his problem. So his problem just stays right where he is because that's all he's seeing in his range. And oh, so what do we do? And that was the question they were asking, like, what do we do to help this bug? And we were talking like a big bug, like small bird-sized bug. But anyhow, they were just so caught up in it because it was so big, and they were just like, why won't he exit? The same is true. Why can't you just exit your problems? Why can't you exit what is bothering you and fatiguing you, like frustrating you, all the things? It's because you have this limited window of perspective. You are so caught up right now in seeing what is driving you crazy, what is bothering you, all the things. And you got to back it up. You got to get better perspective. And what is better? Better just means something that's not going to keep you feeling in pain, right? We want to improve the quality of your life. And we do that by changing your perspective and creating a lens in which now you can see a little bit more and you can start to find and identify where the problems are coming up in your life. And I don't do air quotes to minimize your problems. I do air quotes because it's only a problem based on your current perspective. If you can change your perspective, you might find that this problem can dissolve. This problem can go away. And I want to talk to you more about that. So just get this idea in your mind of how narrow your perspective is right now because you are so focused in on the things that are bothering you, the problems that you see. But it is possible to shift this perspective so that you can come out of this and you can have a different perspective. This is what I do inside of our 12-week program. It's giving you this understanding, and we break it down in incremental steps so you get the whole process of how you can do this in your life. And it's going to change your life. Yes. It's going to change your motherhood experience. Yes. And the way that you relate to your kids and the way that you operate. And is it going to change them? Well, maybe, but our goal right now is to change you. This is all about taking ownership in what you are doing for yourself, how you are taking care of yourself in the way that you see things. Because the only thing, this is my closing thought to you, the only thing you have full responsibility of, full control over, is yourself and the way that you think. Let that land. You can do everything positive. You can say all the right things the rest of your life, as if that's even possible, right? But let's say that in this perfect scenario, you go into total perfection and you do everything right. That still won't guarantee that your child will turn out perfectly, will think the way that you want to think, will do the things that you want to do, because they have their own free will to think and operate the way that they want to think. That's why I'm saying the only place that you have 100% control to create change is in your own mind. And that can create so much difference, change, empowerment, improvement, you name it, it can happen. And you can take control of how you are thinking, what you are focusing on, broadening your perspective so you can see things differently, and just improving the quality of your life. We always focus on you. If you want more information about how I can support you in this journey, you need to click the link and check out Evolve Motherhood, what this 12-week program is all about, how it can come alongside you to help and support you so you can start to make these shifts for yourself. You can start to feel the changes as you start to work on how you want to improve the quality of your life by changing the way that you are thinking. It always begins there. Your thoughts are everything. If you want more information, click the link below. Have a fabulous day.